If you're a car guy and you've been thinking about pulling the trigger on a sport bike, here's some advice that might finally help you make it happen.
Just stop being a little bitch and buy one already.
If you know how to drive a manual, it's the same fucking concept. There's a clutch, a shifter, and a fucking throttle.
But if you drive an automatic because you got weak ass calves, God gave you a vagina for a reason. I can't fucking help you. Here's a few reasons why you should go out and buy a pussy magnet right now. The power to weight ratio that you get from a car absolutely can't compare to something like this.
You won't even need all the gears to embarrass your buddy's built Evo that's still in his parents' name.
Once you're on a jizz machine like this, you're not gonna be able to help but laugh at those idiots spending $50,000 to $60,000 on fucking Honda Civics. I point and laugh at them all the fucking time.
That's part of the reason my car is still all stock.
Riding a bike is an experience like no other. It's literally like a bond between mankind and machine. When you're in a car, there's always that disconnect because you're kind of caged up. You do get a little bit more sense of freedom when you're driving a convertible, but the doors can still feel a little bit claustrophobic. A bike literally has nothing that makes you feel caged up. The only way to describe riding a bike is total fucking freedom. Even some really depressed ass motherfuckers call this therapy. I highly suggest you motherfuckers still take your meds though. And if all your car buddies are already getting bikes, you might as well pick one up too. The best riding buddies are always the ones that you're friends with first, not some random fuckers you met at a Two-Wheel Tuesday. But you'll likely meet one or two cool people there, unless you're in Washington State, because there's some fucking weirdos out here. The real reason you don't have a bike right now is because you keep telling people that your nana won't let you have one, or your boyfriend will fucking dump you. I'm tired of you pussies coming up to me and telling me, I always wanted a fucking bike, but The reason you don't have a bike and you're still spending a shit ton of money on your Honda Civic, or you're still making your high interest payment on your shitty GTR that's automatic, is because you ain't got no fucking balls to ride this. And you should be fucking scared. This isn't for the faint of heart. If you can't muster up the courage to get a fucking bike,
Just stick to these fucking things.
the only people that won't call you a bitch is those IS300 guys that still haven't done a manual swap.